Clearwater, Florida. The Phillies have been confident for weeks that they will sign Bryce Harper to a multi-year, and likely record-breaking, contract, in part because they believed they might be the only team capable of giving him close to what he wants. In fact, the feeling had Clearwater, Florida. The Phillies have been confident for weeks that they will sign Bryce Harper to a multi-year, and likely record-breaking, contract, in part because they believed they might be the only team capable of giving him close to what he wants. In fact, the feeling had been that a deal could be struck before the end of the week. Then the Dodgers entered the picture. Gulp. A report emerged early Monday that the Dodgers were back in the mix for Harper. It was an interesting twist in the Harper sweepstakes in that Los Angeles appeared to have moved on earlier this offseason when they signed A.J. Pollock to fill out their outfield. But MLB Network's Ken Rosenthal reported Monday morning that the Dodgers' interest is short-term. Notably, a source told MLB.com's Mark Feinstein that the Phillies remain the only team talking to Harper about a true long-term deal. If Harper is considering short-term deals, it means the Dodgers, Giants and other teams could enter the picture. Harper could sign a short-term contract with a record-shattering average annual value, then re-enter free agency in a few years. But a deal like that for the Dodgers would move them past the $206 million luxury tax threshold. Harper also would leave a lot of money on the table from the Phillies. Would the Dodgers blow past the luxury tax threshold to sign Harper? Do they feel like they need to respond to the Padres signing Manny Machado to a 10-year, $300 million contract last week? Would Harper turn down the Phillies' offer, even if they zoom past Machado's $300 million and Giancarlo Stanton's $325 million? Remember, Harper and Machado are both just 26, which is why the Padres felt comfortable giving Machado a 10-year deal. If Harper signs a 4- or 5-year contract, a 10-year contract might not be available to him when he re-enters the market. Some wonder if this means Harper's not sold on Philadelphia. Sources told MLB.com over the weekend that speculation that Harper does not want to play in Philadelphia is fabricated, but Phillies fans might recall Cliff Lee signing with the Phillies in December 2010. The Yankees and Rangers had been his most serious pursuers that winter, but Lee badly wanted the Phillies to re-enter the picture. Lee kept telling the Rangers and Yankees he was not ready to make a decision because he wanted the Phillies to re-enter the picture. Eventually, the Phils crept back into the fold. A few days later, they surprised everybody and signed Lee to a 5-year, $120 million contract. It remains difficult to believe Harper will take a short-term deal, but stranger things have happened. Boras might be able to find a way to make it work. But will that possibility scare the Phillies into doing something? They have exercised discipline this offseason, but expectations in Philadelphia that the Phillies will sign Harper have reached a crescendo. Can they afford to lose him now? Stay tuned. Todd Zolecki has covered the Phillies since 2003, and for MLB.com since 2009. Follow him on Twitter and Facebook. Read more. Philadelphia Phillies Bryce Harper